guys? So this is going to be the first episode in my first ever YouTube series actually. You're going to see from the title, but it'll be something along the lines of Photoshoot shreds or shoot shreds or something like that. Can we just take some time to appreciate my awesome new pillow? So basically the point of this is going to be a mini cut to get in shape for an upcoming photo shoot. And the story behind this photo shoot is quite funny actually. It was back at Body Power. I was walking around, I had a camera around my neck, and I walked up to a stand, and then there was this man standing like next to me, and he started asking me some questions, like whether I was a photographer and what I was doing, and I explained I was just making a vlog of the weekend. And then after a while of chatting, it turns out he was a professional fitness photographer named Terry George, and he basically offered me a shoot. So we set the date for the 1st of September, Thursday the 1st of September. So I will be starting this mini cut on the day you're watching this, which will be Monday the 1st of August. So it'll give me 4 weeks, 4 days to prep for that photo shoot. And I know that's not a long time. I always encourage people to cut for as long as possible to spare as much muscle mass as possible. I'm already pretty lean to start with, so I don't need to lose a crazy amount of body fat. I'm just going to try and tighten up my physique a little bit just to look that little bit better for the photo shoot. I would assume I'm roughly 10 to 12% body fat. I will be doing a physique update at the end of this video so you can see what I look like at the start of this mini cut, and then I'll keep you updated as we go along. But basically I'll only be looking to lose a few pounds, like literally 5 pounds max. And I haven't actually been in a deficit purposefully for well over a year now, probably a year and a half. The last time I actually cut properly was for the Mass Student Physique Championships back in March 2015, so that was quite some time ago. And I was prepped by Alberto Nunez for that show, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty intense cut. It kind of just took it out of me really. And after that show I wanted to give myself a break from tracking macros and just eat whatever I wanted to and how much of anything I wanted to. Even though I have been in a bulk for the last year and a half since that competition, I do think it's good to track macros every now and again just to make sure you're in either in a surplus or a deficit depending on your goals. But honestly I feel like I have become too comfortable not tracking macros, so it will be nice to give myself a bit of a challenge again, and hopefully you guys will learn how to actually track macros and be in a deficit. Another goal of this series is to keep me accountable for uploading to YouTube more regularly. I'm not promising like daily uploads or anything, but you can expect about 2 to 3 videos a week from the series. If you're interested, I would appreciate if you subscribe and you can stay updated with my progress. So we're going to get into the details of the cut now. My current body weight is 76 kilograms. I'll weigh myself again on Monday just so you guys can see what the exact weigh-in when I start is. But I've taken 76 kilograms to use for calculations. I'm 22 years old. I'll be turning 23 next week actually. I'm just over 5'8". I'm 173 centimeters, and these figures give me a basal metabolic rate, a BMR, of 1,815.8 calories. So this is basically the calories I need to sustain my current body weight if I was completely sedentary, like if I was lying in bed doing absolutely nothing all day. But obviously you have to take into account your activity factor. So I've actually used 3 different methods of determining my maintenance calories. So if you take your BMR and I times it by 1.6, which was my activity factor, I get 2,900 roughly. And then I used another 2 methods of calculating your maintenance calories, and I came out with an average of 2,800. So that's what I'm going to use as my maintenance calories for this cut. I've aimed to be in a deficit of 500 calories per day. 90% of that will be coming from diet and 10% from cardio. So the cardio, 10% of 500 will be 50 calories a day. So 50 times 7 will be 350 calories total burned from cardio for the week. and I'll probably divide that into 2 cardio sessions, 175 calories each. Right, and then 90% of the deficit, which will equate to 3,150 calories per week or 450 a day, will be coming from the deficit from the diet, which will mean I take 2,800, which is my maintenance, less 450 deficit from diet a day. So I'll be looking at achieving 2,350 calories a day from food. So the way I've done this, the amount of protein will be 1.5 times my body weight, which gives me roughly 250 grams of protein a day, which equates to 1,000 calories. And my fat, as an ectomorph, 25% of my calories will be coming from fat, which equates to 587.5 calories. So you divide that by 9, because there are 9 calories per gram of fat, which gives me 65 grams of fat. And then the remainder will be coming from carbs. So if you take 2,350 less 1,587.5, means 762.5 calories will be coming from carbohydrates, which equates to 190 grams. So the macros will be 250 protein, 65 fat, and 190 carb. I'm not going to lie, 190 carb is pretty low for me. I normally eat anywhere from 4 to 500 grams of carbs a day. So that will be quite tough to try and stick to. I'll see how the first week goes, and then I may actually reduce the protein and increase the carbs, because I feel like I react better to a high carb diet. But that will be the starting macros, and I'll update as I go along and see how we progress. So yeah, that's what the cut is going to look like. 2 cardio sessions a week. As I said, this is not going to be a crazy cut, so don't expect a crazy transformation. Literally only a few pounds of loss, but hopefully you guys will learn a thing or two about how to be in a deficit and tracking macros and stuff. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy this series. So we'll be with a physique update for this video, and then the next video will be getting into the actual content of the series. So I hope you enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
You're shredded, man. Wow. Shit.
I know.